Let the universe think for you. Close your eyes and listen carefully. I want you to imagine a vast, infinite mind, one that knows no boundaries, no limitations. This mind holds every solution, every possibility, and every outcome. It is the universe itself, and it is already working in your favor. Too often, we exhaust ourselves trying to figure out how to achieve our dreams. We overanalyze, strategize, and worry, thinking that sheer effort will open the doors to our desires. But let me tell you something powerful. You don't need to figure out every step. The universe has already designed the perfect path for you. Your role is not to control it, but to align with it. The secret is this: stop thinking from a place of fear, doubt, or lack. Instead, surrender to the vision of what you want. Close your eyes and feel it. What does your dream look like, smell like, taste like? Allow the feeling of your wish fulfilled to take over your entire being. This is not wishful thinking. This is creation. When you surrender to that feeling, you give the universe permission to think for you. It moves mountains, rearranges circumstances, and aligns events you couldn't even imagine. Your only task is to trust. Trust that the vision you hold within is real, and trust that the universe knows exactly how to bring it to life. You see, when you let the universe think for you, you are no longer bound by the limitations of your mind. You tap into a wisdom so vast, so precise, that it defies logic. You stop worrying about how, and instead live in the certainty that it's already done. Doubt will try to creep in. That's normal. But every time it does, return to the feeling. Anchor yourself in the joy of your dream already fulfilled. Let your imagination paint the picture, and let the universe handle the details. Remember this: the same force that moves the stars, that keeps the planets in perfect harmony, is the force guiding your life. Trust it, lean into it, let it think for you, and you'll discover that your greatest dreams are not just possible, they are inevitable. Imagine a vast, infinite mind, one that encompasses everything that ever was, is, or will be. This mind is not confined by time or space, and it knows no boundaries. It is the source of every idea, every possibility, and every outcome. This is the universe, a limitless force, alive with intelligence and creative energy. The universe doesn't operate in confusion or chaos. It operates with perfect precision. It is always in motion, always creating, always bringing forth what is aligned with the thoughts, feelings, and energy you put into it. Think of it as an endless reservoir of potential, ready to mold itself into the shape of your desires. Every solution you could ever need, every step toward your dreams, already exists within this infinite field. It's not a matter of hoping or guessing, it's a matter of alignment. When you recognize the power of this universal mind, you stop seeing obstacles as barriers. Instead, you begin to see them as stepping stones, opportunities for the universe to demonstrate its ability to transform situations in your favor. But here's the key: the universe responds not to your wishes, but to your state of being. It mirrors back the energy you emit. When you feel stuck, uncertain, or fearful, you block its flow. But when you align yourself with the belief that this infinite mind is working for you, doors begin to open, paths you couldn't have planned appear, and solutions beyond your imagination reveal themselves. This is not magic, It's a natural law. Just as the sun rises every morning without your intervention, the universe orchestrates events and circumstances without you needing to control every detail. Your role is to trust in its intelligence, to know that it is always working on your behalf when you allow it to. The moment you step into this awareness, you stop feeling alone in your journey. You understand that there's a force far greater than your individual mind, one that is ready to think, create, and move for you. You are not separate from this power, you are a part of it. And when you align with it, you unlock its infinite potential to shape your reality. We often burden ourselves with the idea that we must figure out every detail, every step, and every solution to reach our goals. Our minds race with plans, strategies, and contingencies as though success depends entirely on our ability to control the outcome. But the truth is, this approach drains our energy and narrows our vision. It keeps us stuck in cycles of overthinking, doubting, and second-guessing. What if I told you that you don't need to have all the answers right now? What if the perfect path for you is already laid out, waiting for you to trust in it? The universe, with its infinite intelligence, is far more capable of orchestrating the details than we could ever be. When you release the need to control every aspect of your journey, you open the door for miracles to unfold. Think about it. When you overthink, you block the flow of creativity and inspiration. You cling to what feels safe, logical, or familiar, often missing the subtle signs and opportunities that the universe places before you. Overthinking creates resistance, and resistance keeps you from moving forward. Instead, take a step back, breathe. Trust that the universe knows the way, even when you can't see the entire road ahead. You don't need to know every turn or every obstacle in advance. What you need is faith. Faith in the process, faith in yourself, and faith that the universe is guiding you. Releasing control doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing what you can with clarity and focus, while allowing the rest to unfold naturally. Imagine planting a seed in fertile soil. You don't stand over it, demanding that it grow. You water it, nurture it, and trust that nature will do the rest. Your dreams are no different. When you let go of the need to control every step, you allow the universe to do what it does best. Align circumstances, people, and opportunities in ways that exceed your expectations. The answers you seek will come, not through force, but through flow. Doors will open, often in ways you could never have planned. So let go of the endless need to figure it all out. Stop wrestling with doubts and fears that only weigh you down. Trust that there is a greater intelligence at work, one that knows the way forward even when you don't. By releasing the need to control, you gain something far more powerful: peace, clarity, and the ability to move with the rhythm of life. Emotions are the language of creation. They are the bridge between what exists in your imagination and what manifests in your reality. When you truly want to bring a dream to life, it's not enough to simply think about it or visualize it from a distance. You must feel it fully, deeply, as though it is already yours. Think about a time when you felt pure joy, excitement, or gratitude. That feeling wasn't just an abstract idea. It was alive within you, shaping your energy and how you experience the world around you. This is the same principle that applies when aligning yourself with your desires. The universe doesn't respond to your wishes or your words. It responds to your state of being, and your emotions are the most powerful indicator of that state. If you wish to achieve a goal or manifest a dream, immerse yourself in the emotions of having already achieved it. Ask yourself, what would it feel like to already be living this reality? Would you feel joy, freedom, confidence? Let those feelings fill you. Act as though the dream has already come true, not as a performance, but as a genuine shift in your inner world. This is not pretending or fantasizing, it's alignment. When you consistently feel as though your desire is already fulfilled, you create a vibrational match between your inner state and your outer world. The universe responds to this alignment by bringing into your life the circumstances, people, and opportunities that reflect your emotions. Doubt, fear, or impatience can sometimes creep in and disrupt this alignment. But whenever that happens, return to the feeling. Quiet your mind, close your eyes, and step back into the reality you're creating. Imagine the sights, sounds, and sensations of your fulfilled desire. Feel the excitement of it, the gratitude for it, the peace that comes with knowing it's already done. This practice is powerful because feelings are magnetic. They draw experiences to you that resonate with the energy you're emitting. When you live in the feeling of abundance, abundance flows into your life. When you embody love, love finds you. When you feel successful, opportunities for success appear. The beauty of this process is that it places the power in your hands. You don't have to wait for your circumstances to change before you feel the emotions you desire. You can feel them now. And by feeling them now, you set the wheels of creation in motion. So let your feelings be your guide. Choose them deliberately, nurture them consistently, and trust that they are leading you to the reality you've always dreamed of. There is a profound freedom that comes with trust, a release from the constant need to control, to predict, and to force outcomes. Trust is not passive. It's an active decision to believe in the wisdom of something greater than yourself, something that sees the bigger picture and understands the perfect timing for everything to unfold. When you surrender to trust, you are not giving up. You are stepping into a partnership with the universe. It's like being in a dance where you let the rhythm guide your steps instead of trying to choreograph every move. The universe knows the way, even when you don't, and it is always working on your behalf, even in moments when you feel uncertain or stuck. Relying solely on logic or effort limits you to the confines of what your mind can comprehend. Your mind, though powerful, operates from what it already knows, from past experiences, learned patterns, and perceived limitations. But the universe operates on a much grander scale. It connects the seen and unseen, weaving together opportunities and outcomes in ways your logic could never predict. When you trust, you let go of the constant need to ask, how? You stop questioning every detail and trying to figure out every step. Instead, you focus on your intentions, your feelings, and your alignment, knowing that the how is not your responsibility. Trust shifts your energy from resistance to flow, from tension to ease. This doesn't mean you stop taking action. It means you take inspired action, action that feels natural and aligned, rather than forced or frantic. Trusting the process allows you to focus on what you can do in the present moment, while leaving the outcomes to unfold in their perfect time. There will be moments when doubt whispers in your ear. You'll feel the urge to take back control, to push harder, to double down on effort because things aren't happening as quickly as you'd like. But in these moments, remind yourself, the universe is never late. Every delay, every detour is part of the greater plan. What you perceive as a setback might be the very thing that sets you up for something better than you imagined. Trust is a choice, a practice, and a state of being. It requires patience, faith, and a willingness to release the grip of fear and uncertainty. But when you lean into trust, you create space. Space for the universe to move, to work, and to deliver in ways that are far beyond what you could have orchestrated on your own. So surrender to the flow. Trust that you are being guided, that the path will reveal itself, and that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. In this surrender, you will find peace, clarity, and the realization that the universe has always been working for you. Imagination is the spark of creation. Everything you see around you, every innovation, every achievement, every masterpiece began as a thought in someone's mind. The same principle applies to your life. Your imagination is not just a tool for daydreaming. It is the canvas on which you paint the reality you wish to experience. When you close your eyes and vividly see your dreams as if they are already true, you activate the creative power within you. Your imagination becomes the seed from which all manifestations grow. It is in these moments of vivid imagining that you communicate your desires to the universe, not through words, but through the language of belief and emotion. This process is not about wishing or hoping. It's about experiencing the fullness of your desire in your mind's eye, as though it is happening right now. Imagine the sights, the sounds, the textures, and most importantly, the feelings. How does it feel to have already achieved your dream? Does it bring you joy, peace, excitement, or freedom? The power of imagination lies in its ability to bypass the limitations of logic and circumstance. When you imagine, you are no longer confined by what you think is possible. You step into a space where all things are possible, where the boundaries of reality dissolve, and you become the creator of your experience. The more vividly you imagine, the stronger the message you send to the universe. You create a vibrational match between your inner state and the external reality you seek to manifest. The universe does not distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. It simply responds to the energy you emit. Doubt may try to tell you that your imagination is just fantasy, that it holds no real power. But consider this: every great achievement in history was once deemed impossible until someone imagined it into existence. Imagination precedes reality, and what you see in your mind is the blueprint for what you will one day hold in your hands. This is why it's so important to use your imagination deliberately. Instead of dwelling on fears or limitations, focus on what you want to create. Revisit your vision often. Embody it. Let it become so real in your mind that it feels as though you are already living it. Your imagination is a sacred gift, a portal to the life you desire. When you use it with intention and feeling, you step into the role of the creator. And in doing so, you open the door for the universe to bring your dreams to life in ways that are more extraordinary than you can imagine. One of the greatest sources of stress and frustration in life is the need to control every detail. We often feel compelled to map out every step, solve every problem, and predict every outcome in the pursuit of our dreams. But this relentless focus on the how not only drains our energy, but also blinds us to the infinite possibilities that exist beyond our limited perspective. When you set an intention or desire something deeply, your role is not to micromanage the process. Your role is to trust that the universe knows how to bring it to you in the best possible way. The universe operates on a level of intelligence that far surpasses human logic. It sees connections, pathways, and opportunities that you cannot yet perceive. Releasing the need to control doesn't mean you abandon action or effort. It means you align your actions with faith rather than fear. It means you focus on what you can do in the present moment while leaving the details to unfold as they are meant to. Think of planting a seed. You water it, give it sunlight, and ensure it has the right soil, but you do not dictate how it will grow. The process of germination, sprouting, and flourishing happens naturally when the conditions are right. The same principle applies to your dreams. When you stop obsessing over how they will manifest, you create space for the universe to move. This space allows for unexpected opportunities, connections, and solutions to arise. Things you could never have planned or orchestrated on your own. Holding on too tightly to a specific plan or outcome often creates resistance. You might find yourself forcing situations, chasing after things, or feeling frustrated when things don't go as expected. But when you let go of the how, you shift into a state of flow. You trust that everything is working out in your favor, even if you can't yet see how all the pieces fit together. Living in the certainty that your desires are already being realized is a practice of faith and alignment. It's about embodying the feeling of your dream already fulfilled, knowing that the universe is taking care of the details. This certainty doesn't just make the waiting easier, it actively accelerates the manifestation process by keeping you aligned with the energy of your desire. Remember, the universe is far more creative and resourceful than we give it credit for. When you step back and allow it to handle the details, you often find that what unfolds is even better than what you originally imagined. Trust in its wisdom, trust in its timing, and trust in its ability to weave together the perfect circumstances to bring your dreams to life. Doubts are a natural part of any journey. They creep in during moments of uncertainty, whispering questions like, what if this doesn't work? Or, what if I'm wrong to believe? These thoughts are not signs of failure. They are part of the human experience. But what matters is how you respond to them. When doubts arise, it's easy to let them spiral, pulling you further away from your vision. They can create resistance, cloud your focus, and disrupt the energy you've worked so hard to cultivate. But doubt only has power when you feed it. The key is to recognize it for what it is, a fleeting thought, not a truth, and redirect your attention to something far more powerful, the feeling of fulfillment. The feeling of fulfillment is your anchor. It's the emotional state of knowing that your desires are already on their way, even if the evidence hasn't yet appeared in your physical reality. This feeling is a reminder of what you're creating and why you started in the first place. When doubt arises, return to this feeling as though you are stepping back into the safety and certainty of a warm, familiar home. How do you do this? By quieting your mind, closing your eyes, and vividly imagining your dream as already real. See it, hear it, and most importantly, feel it. Let the emotions of joy, gratitude, and accomplishment fill your entire being. This practice isn't about denying doubt, but rather overpowering it with a stronger, more aligned energy. Each time you consciously return to the feeling of fulfillment, you weaken doubt's hold on you. It's like training a muscle. At first, it might feel challenging to shift your focus, especially if doubt feels overwhelming. But with practice, it becomes second nature. You'll find that the gap between doubt and certainty grows smaller, and your ability to stay anchored in your vision becomes stronger. Understand that doubt doesn't mean you're off track. It often appears right before a breakthrough, testing your resolve and your faith. But these moments are opportunities to reaffirm your trust in the process. They're chances to deepen your connection to your vision and to prove to yourself that your belief is unshakable. Every time you choose to return to the feeling of fulfillment, you realign with the energy that creates your reality. You remind yourself that the universe is working for you, that your dreams are valid, and that you are capable of bringing them to life. Doubts may come and go, but your ability to return to the feeling is what keeps you moving forward. Let this practice become your habit, your go-to response whenever doubt arises. With time, you'll notice that doubts lose their intensity and their power to sway you. What remains is the certainty that you are on the right path and that your dreams are unfolding exactly as they should. The universe is not a distant entity separate from you, operating beyond your reach. It is a powerful ally, intimately connected to every aspect of your existence. The same force that orchestrates the dance of galaxies, that brings the tides to shore, and that causes the sun to rise each morning, is the very force that is at work in your life. This is not a mere coincidence or poetic metaphor, it is a profound truth. Think about the sheer magnitude of the universe. It is a system of infinite intelligence, precision, and balance. Every star, every planet, every atom operates within a framework so perfectly aligned that life itself becomes possible. This same intelligence flows through you and your dreams. It is what keeps your heart beating and your lungs breathing without any conscious effort on your part. If this force can govern the cosmos, imagine what it can do in your life when you trust in it and align with its power. Your dreams, no matter how big they may seem, are not beyond the universe's ability to create. In fact, the universe thrives on expansion and creativity. When you dare to dream, you are participating in this expansion. You are tapping into the same creative energy that birthed the stars. And here's the extraordinary part. The universe responds to your desires as if they are commands. It hears the whispers of your heart and begins to align circumstances, people, and opportunities to bring them into reality. But for this to happen, you must recognize the universe as your ally. Too often we view life as a series of obstacles, believing that we must struggle, fight, and control every detail to achieve our goals. This mindset creates resistance and blocks the flow of universal support. The truth is, the universe is not against you. It is working for you, always. To harness this power, you must shift your perspective. Instead of doubting or questioning whether your dreams are possible, begin to see them as inevitable. Trust that the same force that moves mountains and creates miracles is already working behind the scenes in your favor. Even when you can't see it, even when the path seems unclear, know that the universe is orchestrating everything perfectly. This doesn't mean there won't be challenges or moments of uncertainty, but even those are part of the process, designed to shape you, prepare you, and guide you towards something even greater than you imagined. The universe doesn't just give you what you want, it gives you what you need to grow into the person who can fully receive and appreciate your desires. When you embrace the universe as your ally, you unlock a partnership that transforms your life. You no longer have to rely solely on your own strength or understanding. You can move forward with confidence, knowing that an infinite force is supporting you at every step. So dare to dream boldly, trust deeply, and know that the universe is not only capable of fulfilling your greatest aspirations, it is delighted to do so.